If love in the age of the internet were a sport, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos would be Olympic gold medalists. 29 years, 3 children, and countless tabloid covers later, the couple that met on the set of All My Children continues to challenge everything we thought we knew about long-term relationships, namely, that desire fades, comfort outweighs curiosity, and FaceTime is just for catching up with your kids. But according to Ripa, FaceTime is far more than a utility. It's a portal. We call it the ritual, Kelly says, sipping a matcha latte in her New York apartment, the city buzzing outside her windows. It's like church, but with better lighting and more nudity. She laughs, and so does Mark, who's joining the call from Vancouver, shirtless and sipping what he swears is just coffee. The couple is separated for a few weeks while he shoots a new Netflix series about a vampire lawyer, but distance, they say, has only sharpened the blade of their intimacy. We started using FaceTime like everyone else, Mark explains. Checking in, showing each other the dog, saying hi to the kids. But somewhere along the way, it got creative. Act 1. The Awakening, aka Tuesday night. It started during lockdown, Kelly confides. We'd put on normal clothes for Zoom meetings, but by 9 p.m. we were back in pajamas, or not. With studios shut down and the world upside down, they discovered something unexpected: boredom breeds boldness. One night he called and I was wearing one of his old t-shirts and no pants, Kelly recalls. It wasn't intentional. I was just tired, but he looked at me through the screen and said, "Do you know what you look like right now?" She didn't, but apparently, it was something. What followed was a series of escalating FaceTime flirtations, ranging from sultry whispers in the dark to full-blown themed role plays. One week, Kelly pretended to be a lonely duchess in a crumbling castle. The next, Mark was a stranded astronaut who could only be saved through unconventional communication. We started building characters, Mark says with a grin. One night I was a barista in Rome who served her cappuccino in more ways than one. Kelly interjects, he had a foam mustache for 3 minutes. Act 2. The challenges of Wi-Fi and desire. But not all rituals are smooth. There was this one night the Wi-Fi cut out mid-sentence, Kelly says, mock horror in her voice. There I was, reciting this whole fantasy monologue, thinking I was killing it, and he was frozen like this. She freezes mid-pose, mouth open, eyes wide. Mark nods solemnly. I came back online and she was gone. She thought I ghosted her mid-rendezvous. Technology, it seems, is both the enabler and saboteur of digital passion. Lag, poor lighting, and children barging into rooms with forgotten algebra homework have all interrupted the ritual at various points. Once, Lola, their daughter, walked in and I had to pretend I was on a call with my dermatologist, Kelly says. Mark smirks. She didn't believe you. Act 3. Why it matters. So why go through the trouble? For Kelly and Mark, FaceTime rituals are less about the act itself and more about the energy behind it. It's about showing up, Kelly says. It's about saying, hey, I still want you. Even if we've been married forever. Even if we're tired. Even if the lighting sucks and the Wi-Fi's glitchy. They admit they're lucky, their schedules are flexible, their kids are grown-ish, and they share a natural chemistry that, even through a grainy screen, could rival a season of Bridgerton. But it's not just physical. Rituals, whether they're about sex, or date nights, or making pancakes together, give structure to your connection, Mark says. It's like saying, this space between us. We honor it. We choose it. And if that space occasionally involves a strategically placed pillow and a well-timed screen angle, so be it. Act 4. Advice for the curious. So what advice do they have for couples looking to spice things up, or at least survive long-distance stints without becoming emotionally dehydrated? Start small, Kelly advises. A flirty text, a voice memo, a little outfit you wouldn't normally wear on a Tuesday. Or no outfit at all, Mark adds. Build anticipation, she continues, ignoring him with practiced grace. Create a time, a mood. Maybe it's 9:30 p.m. every Thursday, after the kids are asleep. Make it feel like a date, because it is one. And don't take it too seriously, Mark chimes in. If it gets awkward or silly, laugh. We do. A lot. Finale. The art of choosing again. As the call winds down, They exchange a glance that can only be described as married people who still make out in hallways. Kelly smiles. People always ask us what the secret is. I don't think there's one answer. But I will say this, every time we do something new, even something ridiculous, it's like we're choosing each other all over again. Mark lifts his coffee cup. To choosing again. And just like that, the call ends. The screen goes dark. But somewhere across time zones and tangled charger cords, a spark continues, dancing in pixels and promises, framed in 12 megapixels of love.